Progress, progress, progress. Little Dan got this done yesterday. We are seeing how much we can get done today. Okay, lots has been done over a couple days. Yesterday we actually had to take our cows to the butcher, which was kind of sad. I'm always sad when we take them, so we had a kind of a day off from in here because that's a bit getting them all loaded and hauled and whatnot. But the plumber has been here working on stuff. Dan has a lot of the upstairs framed in. This room is done. Our bedroom is almost done. Just this little bit right here and up here. This space, the closet ceiling is the only ceiling part that needs to be finished. And then this room we haven't really done a lot in yet, mostly because the plumbers are working with this wall, and then we've been storing stuff over here, so hasn't felt necessary to do this wall yet. And he wants a break from dealing with the chipboard because it's a bit of a pain in the butt, especially having to router around all of the outlets and light fixtures. In here, the plumber wants us to finish this wall with whatever wood we're going to put over top of it before he does the rest of his plumbing, just because then you know exactly where everything needs to sit. And he said it would be easier for us to do it now than to have to work around his plumbing later. So the plan for today is, right now I'm trying to pick up some garbage in here. Dan is going to rent, I don't think anybody's here yet. Dan is going to rent the blower. We're going to blow in the attic insulation, and Dan's dad and mom are coming to help with starting to frame in our cabinets. We are building the cabinets in place, so it's going to be kind of rough looking for a while, and like the inside when you open a cabinet door is going to just be the chipboard until I either paint it or maybe find like a sticky wallpaper to put over it. Not a concern for a very long time, but we've just been kind of eyeballing how we want to do the cabinets. There's not a lot of cabinet space, and this is a small kitchen, so we're going to end up building a small kitchen table in here, because if the cabinets come out to here, we're actually going to do them deeper than normal to kind of match the oven depth so that the oven doesn't stick out a bunch. So, getting stuff done. I don't know if it'll be as deep as the oven, but I think a little bit. I'm not really sure. That was Dan's idea, and I'm just like, yep, do whatever you want here. Stuff's getting done, so I'm happy. Down here, not much has changed other than we moved all the barn boards that I had sorted so carefully. Not really a big deal. They're still kind of sorted in here. We know where they're at. And we did that so that the plumbers could do work all around here and here. And again, they're not going to finish down here until we need to frame up a stud wall on that back wall, because when they had done it, which we had forgotten about, when they had planned this out with the house plans, we had planned on having a stud wall here, so the drain's out far enough that now we got to put a stud wall up there. Not a big deal. That's easy enough. We just need to get some green treated boards. But that's where we're at. Nothing's going on in the root cellar. This is all going to go on the root cellar roof. Busy, busy, busy. And I am just trying to get some of the garbage out of the way before we have a bunch of people here again today. We put in a full day yesterday. I did 6 hours up in the attic blowing insulation while Dan was standing on the porch feeding the machine, and his parents were here working on getting the cabinets framed in. So that's getting started. Still got to do a small piece here. I think there might be a small piece going in there. I'm not quite sure. And then they're also going to frame in the bathroom vanity for us. Right now, downstairs bathroom is going to have a pedestal sink, so that one does not need a vanity, but this one will. It's exciting seeing my sink up here, but they put in a lot of work yesterday, and it was a lot of standing around looking at stuff, figuring out how we want to do it. I'm excited figuring out, you know, talking about how we want to do the upper cabinets. Lots and lots and lots to do, but we're getting it. I will go up in the attic and show you what I got done. We ended up using 23 bags of blow-in insulation, which is probably about 5 more than we needed, but we know it will compact quite a bit. So we were trying to plan ahead for that because we really don't want to have to redo it in 2 years or 3 when it settles. So hopefully when it settles, there'll still be enough that we don't have to do it again. But I'm going to pull that down and then we will go up there and take a look. Pink, everything. We started off with white insulation, and then when we bought more, it was pink. But yeah, so it is very well insulated. We did not, the little, I don't know what those are called. It's not the soffit, but the thing you run up the inside to keep the ventilation. Those are all open still. This pile doesn't go back that far. But a lot. It's not as heavy over the enclosed porch for obvious reasons. But we're way over where it needed to be for code. I think for code they said it needed to be like this high, and we're, you know, a good 6 inches deeper than that. So that'll be nice. Eventually we'll put some 2x4s across up here just to give me a spot for a little bit of storage for totes and stuff. Not today's problem, not a problem for a long time, but it's very quiet up here, and I am very happy that this is done and I don't have to work up here anymore. That was not a fun 6 hours of my life. Now back down the stairs. Oh, there goes my headphones. Bye! I need a vacuum in here this morning. So I was gonna listen to music, and the only place my phone gets service is in that window. So I'm gonna put the phone in there and then put some music on my headphones. But yes, off to another day of hard work.